Bruce has charmed everyone, but some moments nobody can explain. Don't believe me? Let me show you. Number 1. The Dragon Flag. Bruce Lee paid special attention to his core muscles, believing they were important for all forms of movement and fighting techniques. To develop his core, he created a unique workout called the Dragon Flag. This intense exercise was part of his rigorous training routine, which he followed with unwavering dedication. The Dragon Flag exercise involves lying flat on a bench and then lifting your entire body off the bench with only your shoulders touching the surface. In this challenging position, you hold your body steady and then raise and lower it at will. This move requires immense core strength and control, making it a demanding but highly effective exercise. Today, the Dragon Flag has become a key exercise in many martial arts training programs. Its difficulty and effectiveness in building core strength have earned it a lasting legacy, demonstrating Bruce Lee's innovative approach to fitness and his profound impact on martial arts training. You can see thousands of people trying to do this on YouTube. Try it. Number 2. Catching rice grains with chopsticks. Bruce Lee really focused on improving his reflexes, which he thought was super important for fighting. He did this cool thing where he'd catch grains of rice in midair with chopsticks to train. It took a ton of precision and speed, helping him get lightning-fast reflexes that were crucial for his martial arts skills. This training move was so impressive that it probably inspired a famous part in the Karate Kid movie, where Mr. Miyagi teaches Daniel to catch a fly with chopsticks. Even though there's no video proof of Bruce Lee doing this rice-catching trick, his dedication to training makes it totally believable. His determination to perfect his reflexes shows how innovative he was with martial arts and why he's still such a legend today. One scene in Karate Kid, which shows the master catching a fly using a chopstick, was also probably inspired by Bruce Lee's famous training technique. Number 3. Unusual strength. Despite his small stature, Bruce Lee possessed incredible strength that often surprised those who underestimated him. His physical power was not immediately apparent, but his training routines revealed just how strong he was. Lee's strength went far beyond what his lean frame suggested, making him an extraordinary martial artist. When it came to training, regular punching bags weighing around 50 kilograms were insufficient for Bruce Lee. To challenge himself, he used much heavier bags, some weighing over 135 kilograms. This increased weight allowed him to push his limits and develop his strength further. Training footage shows Lee's exceptional power, as he would often tear through these heavy punching bags with ease. Number 4. Unique exercise techniques. Bruce Lee had some really amazing workout tricks that were both unique and impressive. He could push his body to extremes, showing off his incredible physical fitness. One of his coolest feats was doing push-ups with just one hand and using only 2 fingers. He could do up to 200 of these tough push-ups, proving his amazing strength and endurance. On top of those, Bruce Lee could do more than 1,500 regular push-ups in one go. That kind of endurance and strength really showed how hard he trained and how dedicated he was to staying fit. And look at this, he even did over 100 push-ups using only his thumb. These special exercises weren't just about showing off. They demonstrated his strength and his determination to see what the human body could really do. Number 5. Speed too fast for film. Bruce Lee's speed was so incredible that it posed a big challenge during his time on the TV show The Green Hornet. Directors had a tough time capturing his lightning-fast movements on camera because the technology back then couldn't keep up with how quick he was. This difficulty showed just how exceptional Lee's speed was and proved he was on another level compared to other martial artists. Lee was so fast that he could throw up to 9 punches and 6 kicks in just 1 second. That's super fast. Because the cameras couldn't keep pace, filmmakers had to ask Bruce Lee to slow down his moves so they could film them properly. Having to slow down for the camera really highlights just how amazing his speed was and how it set him apart in martial arts. Number 6. The one-inch punch. Bruce Lee's one-inch punch is the stuff of legend, showcasing his insane power and precision. Imagine getting knocked back 5 meters from just a tap that's barely an inch away. It's like martial arts meets superhero strength. To pull off this punch, Lee did a whole body power-up sequence. Legs straightening, hips turbocharging, shoulders launching, and bam! It's like he had a hidden rocket booster in there somewhere. They say his punch packed a wallop akin to a car crash at 50 kilometers per h. Talk about hitting with with horsepower. Seriously though, Lee's knack for mechanics and body control was on a whole other level. He made punching look like an art form and rolled a physics experiment into one. Number 7. Kicks sending people flying. Bruce Lee wasn't just about the hands, his kicks were a force to be reckoned with too. He'd practice with a training shield, and the power he packed could send folks flying. His kicks weren't just strong, but super precise, a key part of his martial arts skills. Bruce was a real double threat, killer hands and feet. While his punches, like the one-inch wonder, got all the glory, his kicks were just as killer. They showed off his full-on martial arts game plan, making sure he was top-notch in every way. Whether with fists or feet, Bruce Lee's moves left a huge mark on martial arts worldwide. Number 8. The magic trick with coins. Bruce Lee's abilities extended beyond martial arts into the realm of magic tricks, demonstrating his remarkable speed and dexterity. One of his famous tricks involved placing a coin in someone's palm and then swiftly replacing it before they could close their hand. This trick showcased Lee's lightning-fast reflexes and precise movements, leaving audiences astounded by his skills. Comparisons have been drawn between Bruce Lee's quickness in performing this trick and the abilities of a master pickpocket. His ability to manipulate objects with such speed and accuracy suggests a level of agility and control that transcends ordinary capabilities. Bruce Lee's prowess in executing this magic trick further underscored his reputation as a true master of physical and mental discipline. Number 9. Unpunchable. Bruce Lee's reputation as a martial arts legend was solidified not only by his technical prowess, but also by his ability to handle real-life challenges. Despite his fame and recognition, Lee was frequently challenged to street fights, where he consistently demonstrated his superior skills. During these encounters, he would effortlessly dodge every blow and overpower his opponents with ease. An illustrative example of Lee's prowess occurred on the set of Enter the Dragon, where he was challenged to a fight and decisively defeated his opponent. Despite the confrontation, Lee remained composed and used the opportunity to impart lessons in combat, showcasing not only his physical abilities, but also his mastery of martial arts philosophy. Number 10. Dislocated shoulder with a slap. During a training session, Bruce Lee accidentally sent a highly trained martial artist's shoulder on a vacation with what he thought was just a gentle slap. Talk about a slapstick comedy moment in martial arts. It turns out that Lee had muscles even at his fingertips. Despite his finesse, he occasionally unleashed more power than intended, showing off his hidden strength like a kung fu Hulk. This mix-up between featherlight and featherweight reminds us that Bruce Lee was more than just a master of martial arts. He was a one-man show of surprise strength and serious skills. Number 11. Two fingers. Back in 1967, at the Long Beach International Karate Competition, Bruce Lee pulled off something jaw-dropping. He did push-ups using only 2 fingers. Yeah, you heard that right, 2 fingers. It wasn't just a show of strength, it was like watching a real-life superhero in action. This moment really showed how Bruce Lee's training methods were on a whole other level, proving he wasn't your average martial artist. Number 12. Blindfolded sparring. Bruce Lee, in a public sparring session, decided to throw on a blindfold, not because it was a party trick, but to face off against a legendary karate grandmaster who dared to challenge him. Now, you might think fighting blindfolded is crazy, right? But not for Bruce. He not only held his own, but showed mastery and adaptability that stunned everyone watching. It's moments like this that really underline Bruce Lee's incredible awareness and skill in martial arts. Number 13. Table tennis with nunchucks. Okay, here's one for the books. Bruce Lee playing table tennis with nunchucks instead of a regular paddle. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Instead of a simple game, Bruce turned it into a display of control and precision that's hard to wrap your head around. It's not just about hitting a ball, it's about his innovative approach and intense focus that made him a true pioneer in martial arts. Number 14. Speed demonstrations. Alright, let's talk about Bruce Lee's speed. It's the stuff of legends. At a karate tournament in 1967, he did more than just participate. Bruce showcased his lightning-fast punches that left even Vic Moore, a 10th degree black belt, in awe. He proved that speed isn't just about throwing a punch, it's about being faster than your opponent can even react. Number 15. Nunchucks and match stick trick. Now here's a real showstopper. Bruce Lee taking nunchucks and using them to light matchsticks. And we're not talking about just lighting one. Bruce placed these matchsticks in tricky spots and still managed to hit them with pinpoint accuracy. It wasn't just about showing off, it was a testament to his precise control and incredible skill. This stunt further proves why Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist, he was a master of precision and accuracy, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with nunchucks. Number 16. Philosophy and training. Bruce Lee had a philosophy that went beyond just techniques. He believed in continuous practice. Instead of knowing many moves, he focused on mastering the ones he knew through relentless daily practice. This dedication and discipline set him apart in the martial arts world, emphasizing quality over quantity in training. Number 17. Teaching. Bruce Lee wasn't just about his own achievements, he was passionate about sharing his knowledge. He actively taught Jeet Kune Do techniques, a martial arts style he developed, to others. His influence extended to his family as well. He trained his son, Brandon Lee, instilling in him the same martial arts principles. Number 18. Hollywood and media presence. Bruce Lee had a huge impact on Hollywood and global media because of his awesome presence and groundbreaking work. He started out as a kid actor in Hong Kong movies when he was just 6. Then, in his early 20s, he moved to Hollywood and became famous for his role in the TV show The Green Hornet. Bruce Lee was all over TV, showing off his martial arts skills and sharing his cool thoughts about life. He made Jeet Kune Do famous and changed how people thought about martial arts around the world. Number 19. Precision and focus. Bruce Lee's mastery of martial arts was defined by his exceptional precision and unwavering focus. Throughout his career, he consistently showcased these qualities through intense feats and techniques. Whether executing lightning-fast strikes or performing crazy maneuvers, Lee demonstrated an unmatched level of accuracy that captivated audiences. What truly set Bruce Lee apart was his seamless integration of mind and body. This synergy allowed him to move with precision and agility, making it incredibly challenging for opponents to match his speed and accuracy. His ability to maintain intense focus during high-pressure situations highlighted his mental discipline and concentration. Number 20. Family. Bruce Lee's life showed how he balanced a thriving career with a loving family, which took dedication and care. Even as his fame soared and he worked hard in Hollywood, Bruce stayed deeply connected to his family. He shared his love for martial arts with his wife Linda and their kids, Brandon and Shannon. Bruce was especially proud to teach Brandon martial arts from a young age. Juggling a global career with family wasn't easy for Bruce Lee, but he managed it with discipline, focus, and total dedication to his loved ones. His family brought him happiness and kept him grounded, even during his busiest times in the spotlight. Bruce Lee's death at just 32 was a sad end to a remarkable life, both in his career and personal life. Yet, his legacy lives on as a devoted family man and a trailblazer in martial arts, inspiring people everywhere. His ability to succeed in his career while cherishing his family shows just how amazing he was and why he still influences us today. Number 21. Boxing match with Gary Elms. In 1958, Bruce Lee participated in a high school boxing tournament held in Hong Kong at King George V School. His opponent in the finals was Gary Elms, a British student and 3-time champion in his weight class. Despite Bruce Lee winning the match by unanimous decision, he left dissatisfied. The bout, constrained by boxing rules and 8-ounce gloves, limited Bruce's ability to showcase his full striking power. Number 22. Rooftop fights in Seattle. Shortly after his boxing match with Gary Elms, Bruce Lee engaged in at least 2 rooftop bamboo fights in Seattle. These fights, known as bamboo or crossing hands challenges, were critical in shaping Bruce Lee's combat skills and testing his martial arts prowess against various opponents. Contrary to myths suggesting numerous such street fights, these encounters were limited but provided Bruce with practical experience outside of regulated competitions. Number 23. Challenge match with Yoichi Nakachi. During a martial arts demonstration in Seattle, Bruce Lee encountered Yoichi Nakachi, a skilled martial artist holding black belts in both karate and judo. A dispute over the effectiveness of different martial arts styles escalated into a challenge match held at a local YMCA. Bruce Lee swiftly demonstrated his adaptability and mastery by decisively defeating Nakachi within seconds of the fight's commencement. Number 24. Legendary duel with Wong Jack Man. Arguably Bruce Lee's most famous fight, the legendary duel with Wong Jack Man, took place in 1964 in Oakland, California. Wong Jack Man, a traditional Chinese martial artist, challenged. Bruce Lee had philosophical disagreements over martial arts effectiveness. Contrary to popular myths, the fight did not unfold as a prolonged and dramatic battle. Instead, Bruce Lee struggled to close the distance due to Wong's defensive footwork and evasive tactics. Despite these challenges, Bruce eventually emerged victorious. However, he was left dissatisfied with his performance, prompting him to re-evaluate his training methods and philosophical approach to martial arts. Number 25. Secret Fight with Lao Wei. One of Bruce Lee's lesser-known fights occurred in Hong Kong against Lao Wei, an actor who publicly challenged him. Despite Bruce Lee's initial reluctance to engage, the challenge escalated, leading to a private match arranged at a police detective's estate. Bruce decisively defeated Lao Wei, demonstrating his superior skills and physical prowess. Interestingly, Bruce chose to keep the fight secret to protect Lao Wei's reputation and career within the film industry. This gesture showed Bruce Lee's respect for opponents and his belief in maintaining integrity within martial arts circles. Each of these real-life fights played a main role in Bruce Lee's evolution as a martial artist and philosopher. They not only showcased his physical abilities, but also influenced the development of his revolutionary martial arts philosophy. Number 26. Training. Bruce Lee's training regimen was nothing short of legendary, reflecting his unparalleled dedication to martial arts and physical fitness. Each day, he meticulously practiced 5,000 punches and 2,000 kicks, honing his striking abilities with focused intensity. Alongside these, he incorporated 200 leading twists, 200 frog kicks, 100 sit-up twists, and 100 leg raises, emphasizing core strength and agility in his routine. What set Lee apart was not just the volume of his training, but also his efficiency. He maximized his time by multitasking, often performing these exercises while watching television or engaging in other activities. This approach not only demonstrated his commitment to constant improvement, but also highlighted his innovative mindset in blending training with everyday tasks. Number 27. Realism in fight scenes. Bruce Lee was a crazeball in martial arts cinema, known for his insistence on realism in fight scenes. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Lee sought authentic contact to make his on-screen battles appear genuine and impactful. His approach was revolutionary for its time, emphasizing not just choreography, but the raw intensity of martial arts combat. So by striving for realism, Lee elevated the quality and authenticity of fight scenes in his films, setting a new standard that continues to influence action cinema today. Number 28. Sweat gland removal. Bruce Lee was so committed to looking perfect on camera that he actually had his armpit sweat glands removed. Can you believe it? He thought sweat stains would mess up his movie appearances, so he took this extreme step to stay flawless. But here's the twist. Some say this procedure might have played a part in his early passing. It just goes to show how far he'd go for his craft and how sometimes perfectionism can have unexpected consequences. Despite all that, Bruce made sure he always looked sharp in his films, showing off his meticulous attention to detail both on and off the screen. Number 29. Child actor. Before Bruce Lee became an international sensation, he started his acting journey as a child in Hong Kong. He appeared in more than 20 films, kicking off with his earliest credited role as an infant in Golden Gate Girl. This early start set the stage for his remarkable career in Hong Kong cinema, where he honed his skills and showcased his natural talent from a young age. Lee's early years in front of the camera provided invaluable experience and exposure to the entertainment world. They laid a strong foundation for his future as a martial arts legend and movie star, demonstrating his early promise and paving the way for his iconic status in global cinema. Number 30. Custom training equipment. Bruce Lee's commitment to martial arts extended deeply into his training regimen, where he employed specialized heavy punching bags to enhance his skills. One main piece was a 300-pound punching bag reinforced with metal, engineered to endure the powerful impact of his strikes during intense workout sessions. This custom-made equipment not only showed Lee's dedication to rigorous training, but also highlighted his emphasis on durability and resilience in his training tools. According to accounts from close associates such as Dan Inosanto and James Coburn, Lee took his training to an even higher level with a 700-pound bag designed specifically for his formidable kicks. This exceptionally heavy bag was tailored to withstand the immense force generated by Lee's powerful martial arts techniques, underscoring his relentless pursuit of physical conditioning and mastery in martial arts. Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist, he was a magician with his moves and a master of pushing himself beyond what anyone thought possible. His legacy lives on in the hearts of fans worldwide, inspiring us all to strive for greatness in whatever we do. So, if you're ever feeling stuck, just remember Bruce Lee, because because some moments science just can't explain. Like, share and spread the legend of Bruce Lee with your friends. His story is one that deserves to be celebrated and remembered for generations to come.